Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is 11/12/2018 and this is our live streaming session. So let's get right into the SPY 10-minute chart. We have 52 million on the day. Not a lot of volume, guys, so they can actually jicky-jack this thing up and down here, and that's exactly what they're doing on support from this pivot right here around 273.50. We did fill the gap as well. See how we filled the gap right here? We kind of stalled out, and then the selling pressure came on once again. We got the bounce here once we hit this area, and then this one, yeah, you know, where do we go? Do we go 273? Missed the 273 even number, and we got the bounce. If you look at this too on the daily, we're hitting the 20 MA as well. So that's going to be good support as well. And that was at the 273.63 too. So we're getting the bounce there. No confirming downtrend at this point, guys. Just a nice push up into good resistance. Couple days down. Do we hold here? Possibly. What I would think they would have to do is get it back above the 275 area or the gap fill. And that will calm the people down a little bit. You know, no confirming downtrend, like I said. Comp's getting smashed, but we're going to see how this holds up in this area. We have pretty good support here too, and I can't, you know, still looking at this 200 MA. If they could get it above there on a closing basis, then we can possibly see a little more upside possibly tomorrow. But if we close down in this lower range, get past the 20 MA on the close in the 273 area, then I think we could see more selling coming in, guys. So just be careful with these markets right now. Smaller positions, like I've been telling everybody, you don't want to get crazy in these markets. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days up, a little bit of a stall, 2 days down, and today we were almost 500 down. So be very careful in these markets, especially with the light volume. So got to watch out for that, guys. Let's see what else. I'm IWM. Keep an eye on this one too. You know, again, you know, we're coming into some pretty good support on the charts, guys. So, you know, just watch for that. Light volume still remains. We have only 11 million on this today, and we made the low. We made a higher low. So if you want, you could draw this here as a trend line to say, hey, that's some support there. If it does come down, look for that area. You can also do a Fibonacci from this point to this point here, this high little pivot here. And, you know, this is five. Look at that. So we came down 50% retrace right back down below. Looked like we were going to bleed again. Look at that lunchtime hour, guys, going into it. And then towards the end of the day, we have an hour and 45 left. We start bouncing again. But remember, the light volume, guys, nothing really going on here. So just be careful with these markets. Trying to find support. If you look at the IWM, support at the 20 MA as well. We had a nice retrace up into some big resistance here, and then straight back down. Now, do we keep going up after this? Possibly, guys, possibly. But Amazon's getting a beat down today. BA, NVIDIA coming up earnings. People want to get out of that stock, guys, NVIDIA, so watch out for that. Earnings, I believe, on the 15th. I don't know. I think it might be time's up for this one, guys. Amazon, I got puts expiring this week. Some green bars now. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, you know, it's hitting some support here, guys. From this high pivot to that low pivot, we're into the 5-0 retrace, and then into the 618 down here at 116.17, guys. Damn, and look at that. We were short, too. Should have held it one more day. Damn it. Every time we cover our trades, they freaking go lower. If we close below this big green bar today, which is the low would be 1664, which we're at there now, that could possibly lead to more selling. We did fill the gap here, too, though. Then we had a nice pullback off this high, so we could continue higher. Light volumes telling me that could happen, but I want to see what the close is today. We're starting to catch another bid, guys, in the markets. SPY, the IWM, you guys know the routine. Everything catches a bid. I was hoping for gap fill. Well, it filled the gap on Amazon here. It did fill the gap right here. There was a gap at 1642.81. Oh, yeah, I would like, yeah, maybe. I think it could possibly stall out and possibly then lead the way down. But if you have it puts expiring this week or Friday, damn, man, you should have been out right here. Because then now they're decaying these things. You know, that's like their job right now. Here we go, guys, straight up again. Woohoo! We're having fun. Remember, light volume markets now. SPY has no volume. If we had 150 million on the day, and I'd say step aside. This thing's going to dump. But now 53 million, crap volume. They could definitely push this thing up again. So options X, guys, the real Shark Week. Someone needed these markets to come in, and that's exactly what they did. All the smart money's taking the puts off like we did, guys. We started taking puts off, closing our positions, and we're still in a couple. You know, they expire on Friday. I told people last week, if you can't handle the pain at break even, cover them, take them off. You know, people, you know, when we're losing, you know, hey, StockBookie, we're in these puts, we're down, and, you know, what should we do? And then you get to break even, they're asking me if they should hold. It's like, hey, if you were, you know, if you were in pain when we were down, you're at break even again, just get the hell out. Just say, thank you very much. We gave it a shot, and let's, you know, try it again. But yeah, we started taking off our Q puts, our SPY puts. We took a little bit off the DIA. You know, you got to start doing that, guys. You just take some money off the table. If they come back down, thank you very much. Who cares? There's one below 1550. Let's see. Let's go to Amazon again. I mean, you know, it depends. If we had more volume, I think we'd be dumping out hard. Yeah, you have a gap fill right here at 15, actually 1530.42, and then gap window here at the 1564. So you have an area here that it could possibly go. But now, you know, you're back below the MAs on the Amazon. I want to see the close today. So this is key. This big green candle right here. If it can close below the 1755.49. 1755.49. Wait, that was the low, right? No, 1664.08. That was the low. I was like, wait a minute here. So 1664.08. If it could close below here on a daily close, I still want to see more follow through, but that's a good sign we can possibly see more downside. It did fill the gap though too, and we are hitting support around the 1645 as well. What's that? Yeah, so you got this low pivot here too. So you got some good support on Amazon right here. Let's do one other thing too. So now that we have a pivot high, let's take this retrace here. Okay, let's take it from the low. Let's go from the short-term retrace right here. So 5-0 retrace, 50% retrace we hit. Good support down here. 1650 number. This thing starts to come in, though, and closes below this stuff. Then I think the selling will continue, guys. And then, yeah, this gap will be filled. So, you know what? What I would do, man, if you have some profit, if you have a couple options, you know, a couple contracts, then here, hold on. I'm looking at one other thing here. Gosh, this is, yeah. Take something off the table. You know, don't get, you know, because tomorrow we could be up 150 on Amazon and you're getting killed. You know, you don't go broke taking little profits here and there, guys, especially in markets like this. We could rally tomorrow 500. We could dump tomorrow 1,000. Who knows? But right now we're going up, down, everywhere else. If you have any profits in anything, pull them. We had short calls on Tesla. Getting not beat up on them, but a little bit upside down on them. They came in today, gone. I'm done. Took my almost 50% on them and said, thank you very much. I don't mess around in markets like this, guys. One day you're in a profit making a killing. Next day you're getting your ass kicked. And you're just like, wow, I should have just taken the money and ran. We can always get into more trades. Let this thing come. If you take some profits here, let it come down. We'll be going long down here somewhere, like something like that. But yeah, just be careful, man. You know, you got a good trade here. You're making, you know, 1,000, 2,000, couple hundred. Take something. Protect it. Tomorrow we could be rallying. And then NVIDIA on I think Wednesday, 12, 13, 4. No, Thursday. Let's see. Let's check. I want to see if I was told it was this week. I didn't really look. Let me see what's going on here. This week, Tuesday morning, we have Home Depot. Let's see this week. Earnings after the close today. VARY. Nothing big. I mean, I want to see what the week is. Upcoming earnings release. I don't know if it's even going. See, okay, hold on. Yeah, NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is, let me see. Yeah, Thursday. So watch for that. We have Tilray on tomorrow. We have Home Depot. What else? What else are some big ones? CGC, Home Depot, Tilray, Walmart. We're in the Walmart trade too. JCP, we're in that trade as well. A couple other ones too. I'll put these on. I'll put these on my Twitter site for you guys in a little bit. So, guys, you know the routine. If you're looking at a stock, punch in the symbol. Tell me you want to go long or short. Or if you're in a position, getting killed or making money, let's look at some support or some resistance areas to try to find out where you get the hell out of this. But Amazon, there is good support here. This thing could chop around and kill those your inputs, right? Yeah, so man, you got a nice down move here. I don't know how much money, if you're 50% up, take something off, man. Don't get too greedy, because tomorrow we can have a huge rally, and next thing you know, this thing's at 1,800. That's why, when we pulled back on Amazon, we were just short shares. We took it off this day. Now I'm looking at it now. It's like, damn, I could have had another $50 on that trade. But, hindsight sucks. Coulda, woulda. It could have easily been up here too at 1785, getting my butt kicked. So when I get profits, guys, I'm out. Done. Just like Twilio. We were short shares in that one. I still have a swing short in this one. But my day trade that turned into a week hold or so, watching this charts, guys, I didn't know, but looking at the chart, following the monthly, high flyers, I held it. I was like, you know what? I'm not, even if it goes to 100, I'm adding a little bit more. It came down today. I cut my short share, my short-term position. I'm done with that one. Made nice money on it, guys. Now I'm only in half of a position in my swing short on Twilio. Covered half of that too. Hell with it. Done. Out. This one I want to ride. I think we're still got another, I think we still got a ways to go on this one, so I'm going to hold that the last position. All right, guys, so SPY and everything's starting to pull back again. Yeah, AZO, you know what? I'm in a position on there. I'm holding, guys. I've traded this one so many times. This is another one, guys. Monthly chart. We're high flying. We're going into huge resistance. It could pop a little higher, but this is one that you're going to have to play. Puts are tough on this. I'm in a share position, and I'm short calls in this one. A little bit upside down on the short calls, but we got some time on these. So we're back in the double top. If it goes up, great. Let it go up. Remember, small positions or manageable positions, no more than 10% of your total portfolio in shares, or no more than 3% when you're doing options, guys. When you're shorting calls or shorting puts, that's a little bit different, but you still don't want to load the house on these. Even if you're shorting calls on this, you do a couple, you do one, you do two. If you could do 10, you do 10. Okay. And if you can't do anything because you can't take some pain, then don't do it at all, guys. This is a great area up here. Overhead resistance, monthly chart. I mean, right now my price target's 666. And then 700 right here. It might take a month or two. I mean, look at these moves, guys. The time will come in this one. Yeah, this is a tough one, guys. But look at the move on here, straight up, and then they took it back, went back up, did it again, went back up. We're doing it again, guys. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, so that one B rabbit, yeah, I'm in mine. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm holding them. If anything, I'll add more. I'm still in small positions if I had to go, especially the short calls. I have room to add maybe two more, even one more. I'm not that worried about it. We took off for some of our puts today. We took off our Twilio short term. We covered half our Apple shorts. We took off our SPY and Q puts. I'm not too worried about it, guys, to be quite honest with you. So Alta, I'm looking to short it, but it keeps going. Yeah, remember, Alta, same shit like AZO. Oops, if I can get it in here. Alta. This is another high flyer in the double top. My price target's 247 right now. If you want to short this one, short it. Yeah, it keeps going up. It might, and remember, on earnings, it might pop. So make sure you're not all in on one trade. Make sure you got some left, maybe a 5% position right now. So if it pops to 320, 325, 330, you got some left in the tank. This one turns around just like here. This one might be stock of the year, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, click and straight down. So 247, then 215. Shares only for me, guys, on this one. And I'm going to ride this one down just like I did here, just like I did there, just like I did here, just like I did on this move. Every down move we caught on Alta. Sometimes it takes a little bit more, but we caught this one. This one I was real patient with, and and I'm lucky I got it back, up in here, before I was starting to do it on, I think this one. Then it came in, then we added again at double top, and it went up on me again. It was like, oh gosh, here we go. But this one, light volume name, we could have a little more pain, but yeah, that's fine. I'm sticking with that one. So a lot of these stocks, they're going to go up on earnings and hold up, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, they're pushing down, kind of like Twilio. They held it and held it and held it and held it. Everyone, I'm sure they upgraded it, told everybody how good it was. It's Twilio. It should be going higher. And then all of a sudden, almost gets to 100, and we're at 84 right now, $14 or $16 pullback already. And this could go easily another 16. Hey, Buddy, Starbucks looks to be curling on the day. I'm expecting it to retrace down. Does it look like good time to add? Let's see. I've been adding slowly to this one. It's not bad. Remember, it had earnings, so that's why they're holding this thing up. Everyone's like, oh, it's Starbucks. Oh, my gosh, it had such good earnings. Holy cow, holy cow. Look at the monthly. Right now, we're stretched. I mean, yeah, if you want to add a little bit more, remember, it could go to 70. But just remember, 10% position. Don't go crazy. I'd keep it a little bit under just in case. But let me tell you, if these markets do keep pulling back, this will come down with the rest of them. My price target right now is about $56, guys. I mean, it will hold up around 64 here, and then 61, 66, and then et cetera. But this one, too far, too fast, guys. I know it's Starbucks, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months straight up, coming into pretty good resistance. Remember, this is a monthly chart. I want to see what does this weekly look like, or even on the weekly. I want to see this thing close up in here on the weekly, then possibly higher prices. If this comes right back down on the Friday close and closes 65, 64. Then maybe you wait for the retrace, then add, and then let it fall. But right now, I'm in this thing short. I'm sticking with it. I still think we could come down in this area here. Look at this stupid move. But they had good earnings. Yeah, I don't really care. And they're at all-time highs. And the stretch, they go from 47 to 70, in a couple months. Nah, it will sling back. And when it does, I'll get my $5, $6, $7 out of it and cut it. Done. I'm not, and that's why, guys, money management on these positions. Then you just sit there and be like, whatever, keep going up. I don't care. Eventually, this one's coming down, especially when everything gives it up. And it will, guys. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I added to my Starbucks today. Yeah, exactly. You got it. I see you're doing options. I'm doing shares, Carmela. Options are tough. Yeah, January options aren't bad. I'd even maybe take them to February just to give you a little more time. It is on earnings. But when the markets come in, because we are getting into the holidays, guys, it's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way. So, let's see here. O'Reilly. I think they're the same thing, like AutoZone, same crap, ARLY. They're all their times are coming. Yeah, O'Reilly. You know what to do, guys, with this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, love that. Yeah, short it. It could go a little higher. Just make sure you got some left in the tank. Extended price target right now is about 261. Ooh, I like this one. When's earnings on O'Reilly's, guys? If anyone could tell me that, or if it already had it, punch it in there. Yeah, Harith? Yeah, no problem, bud. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, right now, you get these stocks at high flyers, short these things. Like this one here, and then it came in and rocket ship back up. Nice pullback, nice retrace, probably on earnings. And straight back up. But, oh, I like that. You know what? I don't even care what earnings are, to be quite honest with you. I love this chart setup. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So, yeah. So, stocks like this, we were looking at a couple other ones. Give me 1 second again, guys. Doing 42 things right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. So we pulled off some of our puts, man. We're getting a little bit of a beat down on our puts, and we put them on at the right time, and they got us a little bit. when we, we should have put them on at the end of the day, whatever, a week ago or whatever, whenever we put them on the 6th and the 7th. We put them on just a little early, and, it's like, man, let's see it. Small positions we might have to add. Today, though, we got paid on them. And if we pull back 1 or 2 more days, gosh, we're going to really get paid on those puts. So let's see here. All right, so yeah, so O'Reilly's, yeah, I like that setup. If you're long in this one, start trailing the stop. If you're trying to short this one, right here's a good entry area. If it continues higher, maybe at 360, 375, slow and steady on this. Eventually, price target will be the 50 and the 20 MA around 261. So you can easily get a $90 pullback on this one. So even if you had 50 shares or so, or 25 shares, you get a $50 pullback. It's not a bad trade. And if it keeps going up, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to cover, stuff like that. So watch the O'Reilly. Add it to my Starbucks. Yep. So yeah, January options, that should be all right. But remember, we have earnings on that. So if the markets stay a little buoyant, that could be a tough trade on those. Thank you, no problem. Carmela, I have the January options as well, but not putting in more than 10%. Like, no, 3% on the options, guys. 3% of your total portfolio, not 10. If you do shares only, you have 10% of your total portfolio. 3% in an option. So if you have a $100,000 account, no more than $3,000 in these options, and no more than $10,000 in the shares. I'm sorry, did you cover NVIDIA? I'm looking to buy a call. You're going into earnings with NVIDIA, bud. I mean, I see what you're looking at. I guess, because, NVIDIA, every time they have earnings, it goes up. But is this the one time it gets smashed? Because this is a high flyer, bud. 180, I see down there, but man, it's a 50-50 shot. If you have to do this trade, just go light with the position and be ready to add. And if you want to go out a couple weeks to save yourself, or do a weekly out, well, it's on Thursday earnings, so I'd watch out. But yeah, go out a couple weeks on it where you can add, or do a couple options for a call, as a 50-50 shot. If you get killed on it, just be ready to do something with a month out or something like that. These are all casino plays if you're going to go into earnings and stuff. But if the markets keep selling, guys, NVIDIA's cracking this. NVIDIA's going lower, guys. I still think 171, and then when it's all said and done, we're going to be around the 150, 145 area down in here, maybe even 139. We still have a big cap fill at $100. This is another one, guys. Staircase up, it's going to be elevator down. So you got to be careful with these. But yeah, I see what you're looking at, the 180 area. You got the low pivot. If that cracks on earnings, guys, this thing's going downtown. So whatever you're willing to risk in an option at a 50-50 shot, just like the casino, guys, that's what you do. Nothing big. And that's how I play these. And I'll start playing more too. And gosh, we had some really good earnings guesses with 50-50 shots where they actually came to tuition. We should have held them a little bit longer. But again, we got Amazon, we got Google, we got paid well on those. We took that extra money and we did some other stuff with it. And Facebook, again, we covered that one. It's still going down. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable, guy. Look at BA. BA's at the lows. BA's dragging everything down today, guys. So let me just hold on here. Let me see. I got to keep an eye on our puts. Got some puts out there, and I want to get my members out of these trades with some dignity. Damn it. Yeah, these things are going real well now, guys. Oh yeah. So we could, let's see. Yes, we do have a confirming downtrend, guys. Volume still sucks on the SPY, but it is confirming again, and we are in the last part of the day. So we could see some selling. If you are long in these markets, be very careful. The only thing that's stopping me is the SPY with the, what do we have? 55 million. Man, if we start selling with this, you better hold on to, you better hold on. And especially if you're long, you better hold your breath. Not even. But key area again, 20 MA. Look at that coming right back down, guys. Be very, very careful with these markets. Let's see. I made some good money on gains on TJX and Starbucks. Thanks to your alerts, man. Hey, no problem. Hold those though. Hold them. These are coming back. I think we short. Well, I know we shorted Starbucks on an intraday trade. We made some good money, But yeah, hold these trades, guys. These are Starbucks could come down easily $10. We're start. What else? Let's see here. Yeah, no problem, man. Can you possibly break down crude? Yeah, you know what? I don't have those charts on the CL. We just follow the USO. We still have a half hour. We still have hour and yeah, I know. I keep saying that. It's an hour and a half. The time changed. We were closing at 1 in Arizona. Now it's 2. I know. I got to remind myself. Thanks, Carmela. Yeah, nah, but we still have nothing. Right now I'd like to have 150 million. If we had 150 million on the day, I'd be like short buy puts right now. But no, don't no. We're still in the support here. See on the daily SPY, we're in the support with the 20 MA. And then we have the little pivot at 273. You know, we still have support in here, so nothing to do. But looking at the 60-minute chart on the SPY, great bearish path. Look at that downside. Look at that channel, guys. This is beauty. Now, if we can't pop above these moving averages and we stay down here, we could see more selling tomorrow because we still need more basing down here. I'd like to see another 2, 3, 4 hours of basing and then the next move down. But, you know, right now with the light volume, they could come in with a buy program and push this thing right up. So we are confirming downtrends like going on and off right now, guys. So it's I'm not doing anything. Let's put it that way. But some of my short positions, if I can get out of some of those, I'll start covering more of those positions. Yeah, hour and a half. I know. Duh. I did that the other day too. I was like, we have 15 minutes left, and a couple of members are like, dude, 15. What's going on? Are they closing early? I was like, oh, that's right. We have an hour and a half or whatever. Is gold in a bear market? Nah, I'm long the GLD. It's you know, I'm still okay with this trade. It just every time they get it going, guys, it comes right back in. And someone's in here, and they're controlling this thing. Yeah, I mean it's coming right. It was looking good right here. Nice bullish base, and now we're breaking down again. I'm gonna stick with. I'm still okay with this trade. But, you know, looking down, you know, is this where they shake everybody out one more time? Because everybody chased it here. Now are they shaking them all out? But we took the trade down in here. We're okay still. But, you know, let's see what the retrace is. You know, until we break this 111, then maybe lower prices. But I want to see more short term. Yeah, see, look at that. We're right into the 618 right now, guys. So that we could bounce on gold right here. Now, if it goes through there and it goes through 112.75, then I might be in trouble. But I really think they got everybody sucked in here. They're whipping them around right now. And then I think we're going to click over, and I think we're going to start taking off. But that, you know, we'll see. All right, hold on a second here. But, yeah, watch this. I don't think – I mean, it is down sideways. But we've been just getting the beat down on this one. I think a lot of people were trying to go long here, so they're beating them down, and then they sell it down here, they chase it here, and now they're selling it down here again, right? You know, we were lucky enough to pick it up down in here, so I'm holding my gold long. If that helps you, Brian. I know it's kind of like, well, but no, bear market, I wouldn't say so. But you know, a market that's going up and down, chopping, definitely. If it pops up one more time, we get to 120, I'll probably just take the money and run. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to get it around 100. So, you know, I got room to add more if it does crack these levels. But, yeah, right now it's not really telling me too much. Just a slap back, pull back off the 200. And, you know, I still think people were chasing. Now they're shaking them up right here. PG seems to be coming back up near the highs. Yeah, let's see, PG. You got to remember, guys, when you got a lot of fear in these markets, these are the names that people tend to go to, the PGs. So these are going to, you know, a lot of people are getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. I mean, this is another one at the highs. Let's see. Yeah, God, I like this one too. Look at that. Jeez. Unbelievable. But this is a safe haven play. This is where everyone's going. We got to get in the PG. It's a good one. But the problem is it's at all-time highs. Could go a little higher though, guys. If the markets catch a bid throughout the holidays, this could go higher. What I'm starting to see though, a lot of people are getting out of tech and they're jumping into these, and then when tech starts to rally, these start to go down again. So it's been interesting watching this. But yeah, if you want a short PG here, if you're long here, tighten it up. If you want to start shorting this thing here, great. Know that it could go to 100, so you got to save a little bit of room here, and you still have double top here at the 95 area. So you can wait patiently, or just do, if you're going $10,000 worth, do 2,000 here, 2,000 at 95, do 2,000 at 97.50. Now you have $4,000 left. We hit 101, 102, pop it in for the rest of it, average it out. You probably average it out right around 97, so you'll be a couple bucks upside down. Then you're going to have to hold because it is a monthly chart. 85 would be the price target right now. So you get to 185, that'll be a hell of a trade. Markets fall apart, you'll be down to 72. And if I take this trade, I'll be already done with it. But yeah, I love that. That's a great setup right here. Look at that. Retrace right into the area where it keeps pulling, just can't get through. I mean, this is the time where it could pop through. But if it isn't, it's going to turn right over and roll right over. Markets are getting another bid right now, so be careful with the markets. Again, this is the light volume crap. If we had a confirming downtrend with massive volume, we'd be dumping right now. So just be careful with that one. But PG, yeah, I like that setup. Wilson, that's yeah. If you want to, if you're long this one, just tighten the stops. If you want to short, you can start doing something right here. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, these are the trades. These are the setups we're looking for right now, guys. For all the ones that are at highs, that's what we need to find. And even if they go up a little more, so be it. We're going to hold on to them, let them go, and we'll see what we can get out of them. But yeah, I mean, this is the spot. I mean, if you want to try to wait patiently for another buck, but I mean, we're right there. Just remember, just save some just in case. I mean, we moved from 70 to almost 90, 94, guys, in a couple months. I mean, this is PG, So markets are catching another bid now. So, man, just not going to give it to us. Dang, look at these options. The options of DIA were just at 417. Now they're at 350. It's like, wow. Again, guys, if you are a member and you're in these puts, if you don't want any more pain and you're in the money, pull them. Don't even mess around. I mean, tomorrow we might get more selling. Most likely, if we all cut, if I sell the rest of them, most likely we'll fall tomorrow. But yeah, look at that. We pushed the 20 minutes down on the SPY and everything, just engulfed in one candle in about a minute. So someone needs higher prices. It is option X, guys. So be very careful in these markets. But yeah, this is let's see. Give me a second, guys. What a day. What a day. I wasn't really expecting this. I was expecting kind of a flat day, nothing special. And the next thing you know, it's baboom. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. PG seems to be coming back up. Yeah, I love that one. Possible triple top I'm seeing. Yep, Wilson, you got it, buddy. You're a member, so you just check your Twitter. Got to watch the UUP when you're in gold. Yeah. So it's been disconnected a little bit, but yeah, it's been going with, same with oil as well. So, yeah, gold's coming in. What are you going to do? I'm holding on. I'm a gold bug right now. So I'm sticking with my long in that. Cup and handle, WMT. I don't play cup and handles, but we could take a look at it. Nah, you know what? I think a nice double top here. If we can't get above this big red candle, that's it for WMT. I think that's it anyways. To be honest with you, we might get a little bit more, I mean, look at that. So we just grind on, I think on earnings or last week, grind. We hit the 100 even number. We go a little bit further. They get everybody in and You know the routine, guys. Get everybody in and shake them up and down a little bit and then freaking crater it. But yeah, I mean, you could see that right there. But, you know, you're into some big resistance up here. I don't know. I mean, you could push to 110. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. If we make it there, maybe. But we'll have to see what kind of a week we have in these markets. If this thing pulls back and starts getting underneath the 750 retrace and actually breaches this bar here and closes below 100 on the weekly, then I think we're in them for more selling on these markets. But right now, Walmart's going all right. I see what you're looking at with this. It could go up. If it does move up, just tighten the stops. You know, you're looking at 110 resistance. You know, if this thing starts to chop, then possibly upper movement here on this one. But if this comes right back in, guys, then you're looking at the 94, 92 area. And right here, this is a nice little pullback today. So let's look at the daily. Yeah, even the daily. I mean, we may look at that just grinding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the reverse. So 100 would be target, then 97. But we'll have to see if the markets fall apart. These could go a lot lower, guys. But yeah, cup and handle is not bad. Let's look at the weekly. Not bad. There it goes. But it's got to stay above the 105 area. But if it consolidates, then we'll probably be looking for a higher move. But we'll see. We'll see. Today it's still early. We still have a little bit left in the day. Let's see where this. I want to see the weekly close on a lot of these charts. That usually tells me a little bit more. How low can we go on which one? Which one, Todd? Punch up the symbol. I don't know which. Let's see. Are you up there? O'Reilly or which one, Todd? Let me know. Let's see. WMT is coming in for earnings, coming up for earnings. Should we buy into earnings? I would not. I would let it, if you want to buy this for earnings, just make sure if it drops, you have more. And if you short it going into earnings, just make sure if it pops, you can add more. If you're gonna try an earnings play on it, it's a 50-50 shot. But looking at the chart, if this does move higher, how much could it move higher? Maybe $5, maybe $6, maybe. If they do have good earnings, maybe a little bit higher. But if they don't have good earnings or something, this thing's gonna drop like a bomb. We went from 82 to 106 in the last 5 months. They don't have good earnings right here. We're dropping. So you could do that. I have a short share position, but I'm willing to add more if it pops. It's a small starting position. I like this move up that we got. And I think, it's almost done. That's my opinion. We're stretched from the 20 MA. We're stretched on the monthly chart from the 20 MA. And we had a nice retrace up into this big red bar. This is the time. If we pop, I'm adding more, and then we'll watch it drop. All we need is a big pullback on the overall markets, guys. All these high flyers are coming in. I don't give a crap what name it is. I don't care if it's Apple. I don't care. Look at Apple today. We're down to 196. Everyone, 250. Let's upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. Now it's at 296, and everyone's like, oh, my God. I bought it to 229, and I'm all in. Now what? Now you're losing your ass. That's what you're doing. No more than 10% in any share position, guys. Period. But yeah, Walmart. Yeah, I initiated a short position, and if it pops, I'm adding more. I keep it simple, guys. And until we get above this and close, and I'm going to say on a weekly basis, until we close above 106.63 or so, 106.50. That's a big sell bar, guys. A lot of people who bought up here last time, they're all become sellers, guys. They're all getting their money back, break even. They're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going into Walmart into earnings. But if you don't have a position, it's a 50-50 shot. Just go light. That's what I tell people. EXEL coming up on that double top on the monthly. Let's see. XEL. Yeah, look at that one too. I gotta see more. Let's see here. Yeah, see. Okay, here's double top. Yeah, a little. Let's see if we it's a $50 stock, so I'd like to see a little bit more on this one. See if there's anything else here. Nope, that's it. So, man, look at the daily. No, let's go to the weekly. I love that, man. 52. Gosh, a little bit more on this one. See, I'm looking at this too, and this is what scares me a little bit. You got this trend line here. Not that it's going to get there, but if it does, you're looking around 55 or so. And that's what's kind of like, do you kind of wait? Do you wait for the 53, 54 up in here just in case it pushes one more? Hey, no problem. God, that's what I'm, I love the double top on this one. That's why I think, if you want to start a small short on this one, you can. Love the double top. I mean, then we just fell apart because remember, look what they're doing. Boom, boom, boom. And then not crash, but then you get you catch the double. Look, they brought it here, shook everyone out, and then straight back up. Gosh, it's not a bad area here. Man. I'm just thinking here, guys. 50 even number, 52 double top. It does go a little higher. You're looking at the 54, 55. Oh man, I'm gonna wait on this one. I want to see if it pushes a little more. I mean, not much. Markets are coming back in, guys. Yeah, they're shaking and baking right now. So just do nothing at this point. Do nothing. Yeah. Man. I'm just looking at a couple other things, guys. Yeah, you're above you're in a strong stance. Yeah, let's see if we can go a little bit more on this one. Wilson, I love what you're looking at, though, bud. You're catching these double tops and stuff. I mean, if you want to take a small position, do it. If you're going to do a couple hundred shares, do 100 shares right here. Or do 50 shares. Then do 100 at double top, and then do 100 if it comes up here a little bit. This one, I mean, it's getting stretched, guys. $48 right now would be the target on the weekly. Let's look at the monthly. Monthly, 47. So, if we could get a little bit more on this one, that'd be even better. Let's see something else. I just want to see. I mean, the symmetry sucks on this one, but, maybe up in there, maybe one of these guys. Little bit more. Keep an eye on that one. If you see it, send me off an email. I'd like to get this one short too. But this isn't a bad area though, guys. Just got to go with the markets pull back. These are pulling back, period. You want to go with the market trade, guys, with everything pulling back. That's what you want to do. So hold on, guys. Give me a second here. GS is getting killed, man. Banks aren't doing that good, so keep an eye on those. Let's see what else. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, punch in a symbol. I'll take a look at it. We'll go long or short, or look for a short or a long trade, or support and resistance. Don't be shy, guys. We're all in this room together, and we're all trying to make money in these markets. We are in a slight confirming downtrend today, but the volume sucks. So if we're going to sell off at the end of the day, possibly. Right now, they are shaking and baking everybody, trying to go long, trying to go short, trying to go long. No, this is the time you just let these markets do what they got to do. Big support down here around 273.03 on the SPY, and we'll see if this can come right back in. Our put options are doing really well. We got our butts kicked a little bit last week. We put them on the right time. They just milked us out a little bit long. Gosh, one extra day on these, and we would have really got paid on them. But we pulled some of our put positions off. Covered. We did a lot of things today, guys. Let's put it that way. So, Todd, GE, that one. Oh, is it still going lower, bud? We looked at this one last week. Oh man, look at that, 772. GE, we're trying to pick this one off, guys. Right there. There's my level right there. 733. And if that gives it up, I mean, you're looking at 582. At $10, we were like, let's see if we could go lower. And look, so far, so good. If you want to try something here, I'm not doing it yet. I mean, they're trying to catch a bottom here. You know what? Let me look at the 10-minute. Hold on here. I was going to say, what about the volume? Ooh, volume is coming in. Hold on here, guys. Interesting. God, yeah, I got to see more. I want to see some. I want to see some big volume flush, and then the bounce, guys. I guess if it closes above this pivot here around 8:15 today, maybe. Just know it could go lower. But man, yeah, I mean, it's getting interesting now, huh, guys? And we looked at this one a couple weeks back, and look at that. Ever since we looked at it, it's still going lower. So, oh man, if you want to try as a spec play, just to say, hey, I'm giving it a shot, but make sure you go maybe 100 shares. That's it. If you get $10 out of it, make $1,000. Perfect. If you're more of a long-term holder, that should be okay. But knowing that you go to the monthly 582, and then if you go back further, you got pivots down at $4, $3. So but right in here, that's not bad. Here's your area, here's the line coming from these lows to that. It's not bad. That cracks, you're definitely going to 582, $5. But it's getting interesting down here, guys. Down to 1,300. Yeah, I think so, bud. I mean, it all depends on the overall markets. But hold on, let's see here. GE, yeah, that's getting interesting, guys. If we could get this thing around $5, because a lot of the institutional holders, guys, mutual funds and stuff like that, if it gets under 5, they can't hold these positions. And I don't know if that rule is still intact, but I know at one point they're not supposed to be holding positions under $5. So when this thing cracks 5, we usually get a good sell off and then the push up. I'm waiting a little lower, guys, on this one. But if you're a GE fan, you think this can go higher, this is getting really interesting right here, guys. God, just think all these guys, it retraces, gets up into this area, gets a little dip, and it's like, and then God, we've been waiting patiently, guys. So yeah, just hold into that. Are you going to get back into Tesla or Amazon this week? No, not really. We had short calls on Tesla. We covered them. We took them off the table today. This is a little bit of whipsaw action today. When this thing was tanking, I just said, thank you very much. It was almost 50% up on the trade. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing too much with this right now, especially with Options X. We did pull back nice on Tesla. We are holding the 618 right here, though, and this low pivot down at the 330 area. But, I still think we're going straight back down, and we'll go, we'll see. If we pop up, maybe. If we get back up into here, maybe we'll do something. But intraday action, I'm just kind of sitting on my hands today, guys. Just watching the market, seeing what we could come up with. Because with the light volume, it's kind of like, wow, we're actually dumping with no volume, and everyone seems to be okay with that. So that tells me that there's not a lot of, there might be a small hedge fund distributing today. And that's it. We have 150 million, then we would be 1,000 points down today. So they're very lucky we have light volume today and not a lot of participation. We have the holiday coming off the holiday and stuff. A lot of people, maybe they're not trading, but yeah, it's an interesting day, guys. Yeah, nothing with Tesla and Amazon. Let them settle in, guys. We made money on these trades. We're okay. We don't need to keep doing everything. My members had a hell of a flipping year this year. We have over 400 trades. We're 80% win rate, and we're just flipping, killing it. And I don't want to, if it was up to me, I wouldn't do anything for the next 2 months. But unfortunately, I have people paying me, and I got to do something for them. But right now, my job, guys, is to protect my members. Is to say, hey, don't start buying crap because, like Tesla, all the bulls are coming in here now. It's $14 down. I got to buy it. Next thing you know, we're at 316, and they're like, oh my God, what's going on here? This is where you took profits. Up here. This is huge resistance, guys. Gap fill, trend line, 750 retrace, 350 even number, another gap fill, 618. That's just grinding. They were grinding all the puts right here. That's what they were doing. And today, if you're lucky enough to get in a put on Tesla the last couple of days, you got paid today. big time, guys. Right now is my protection mode. I'm still putting trades out there, but they're small positions, guys, like the put positions. We were in pain last week. This week, it's like, oh, you're a genius. No, I think we put them on at the right time. We still got our butts kicked. We still had some money left in them, and boom, came back today. We get one more down day tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're going to get paid on those guys. Small positions, but hey, I'll take 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,000 here every day. You do that every day, 20 days a month, you're making money, guys. Period. And that's it. Let's see here. Amazon down to 1,300. I got 1,350 in the cards. I got right down in here. You got to pivot down here as well. I got to see more. If we get a slap back retrace, this thing starts falling, we're going to 1,350. Period. We might stop at gap fill and start pounding, bouncing around. It all depends on the overall markets, guys. The Dow at the lows again today, 500 down, guys. So be ready. Our options are blooming. So if you're a member here at StockBookie, if you're not, then why aren't you? It's $30 a month. We just had 5 trades that we're covering. We have a bunch of day trades we've been killing it on. And if you didn't make $30 in the last week, then I don't know. Then I can't help you then, I guess. Is Baba looking good to go long with calls? It's beaten down? Nah. What happened? If everything keeps falling, guys, it's all going down. I don't care. Baba's still going lower, guys. Monthly chart. Monthly chart, we hit it. Next one, look right here. We got about 118. I think we're going to 118. I wouldn't touch anything right now, especially on the long side. The reason why, guys, the SPY, the IWM, they're all high flyers, guys. SPY and everything comes in, it's done. So that's your 50 MA right there, 119. We're coming lower. And, people, well, the Baba thing came out. They made $29 billion in one day, blah, blah, blah. Why is this thing coming down still? Markets come down. Everything's a market trade right now, guys. Markets come down. They're all coming down. I don't care what name it is. So just be careful going long. And if you go long, just go slow and steady, guys. Small positions. Keep them small, because with these markets, and you're on Options X this week too, guys. Options X, the real shark week, guys. They're taking everybody's money. All the bulls were long last week. Oh, here you go. Shorts getting killed. No, shorts are getting killed when you go all in. Shorts don't get killed when you go slow and steady. That's what we're doing here, guys. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Baba, not yet. Let's wait for the key areas, guys. Nothing yet. Let's see on the weekly. Let's see 200 MA. Yeah, right there, 120. I've been calling these out. 200 MA on all these weekly charts, guys. That's where these stocks are going. Even when it was up here, 200 MA, you're nuts, StockBookie. Look at that. It takes a little time, but here we are, almost there. Oh, I love this stuff, guys. Especially when the bulls. I'm going to be a bull, guys. Just not now. Yeah, there'll be a time, and we're gonna buy calls and load the house, short puts, and we're gonna make a ton of money on the upside. Just can't do it now, guys. At the highs. Sorry. All right, so if you're in the DIA puts as a member, they are at clicking off at 450 right now. So if you want to take a little more off, you can. We're up almost 100% on these puts. We put them on the 11/7/2018. We took half off today at 380. These things get the 550. We will be done. I might hold them though. I held them from last week underwater. I don't know. We'll see if they get the 5 today. I might pull them off. So we'll see. You started along. Hold on. I have not done AMD yet. I've done my weekly video. If you go to my subscription on my YouTube, it's on there too. AMD's going down, guys. This is your short-term retrace. Get all the bulls back on board up here. Then they're flushing them out again. Be very careful in these names, guys. I still think we're going back to $9. That's me, though. We still got to get past these pivots. Nothing to do. You're still down sideways. Nice retrace. If you bought it down here and got this, you should have been out. As long as you're holding this one right here around 1891, you're okay. If it comes down here to 17 or to 200 MA, this has got to hold. If the 200 MA does not hold, you are going lower. The bulls, you got to get it back above the 20 MA and fill this gap. If you get back above 2282, then it could possibly go to the 25-26 area. Markets continue to dump. This one's going nowhere but lower. period. Markets catch a bid with the holidays coming up and the Christmas and all that garbage, we're going straight up then, guys. So a slow grind on the indexes, up. Markets dump, these are all going down. So Baker Bros, be careful with these. You're still not out of the woods with this trade, especially if you're long. If you're short from up in here, you're in the driver's seat. If you're long trying to catch, if you're long from here, you should have been out at 22 or at least something out, because it's tomorrow we could be right back at 17 and then boom, cracking. So markets, we're at the we have about 50 minutes left. The SPY's almost at the lows. The DIA made new lows. IWM holding up okay though, but still getting the beat down. But the comp's down 177, 519 down on the Dow. Jeez. All right, let's see here. I'd like to find a few long trades so it hedges us a little bit, but not seeing. Nah, you don't stay away. Unless you want to take a GE trade, something like that, or the Snap trade. Guys, you don't want to be in these markets, especially long if the SPY flushes. You don't. You want to find great, even on great levels, guys. I mean, we could be right down to 260 by Friday easily, just flushing. You do not want to be long in these markets. And if you have to go long because you've been buying the dip for the last 3 years and it's been working, you got to go small. Go small. Just no. Believe me. Because next thing you know, you wake up, we're gapping down 600, and it's like, whoa, what is going on? Light volume, too. Light volume. This is scary, guys. If we had 200 million, we'd be down 1,000 points right now. Just be careful in these markets. Tilray, nothing to do for me. This thing's been shucking and driving everybody up, down, up, down. I'm waiting for lower prices on this. A lot lower prices, then I'll go long. Unless this thing pops up and starts running again like it did here, I'll short it again. But at this point, there's nothing for me to do. If you went long in this one, from down in the 85, 90 area, you should have got the hell out here. I mean, they sucked everyone here, screwed them all. They brought them in back here, screwed them all. Brought them back here all along, screwed them all. They brought them back here, they're screwing them all again. And I wouldn't doubt we start just going lower just because. This was your move, and there's a lot of bag holders up in here. They almost had me a bag holder short. Because, that trade I was like 185 short at 185, and they stuck it to me right here. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. Not one of these trades. Awesome. It feels like old times again. And then click right back over and right back down, guys. We got out of this like a $40 gain. And I'm not even touching this one anymore. I learned my lesson with that one again. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting killed right now. But yeah, just lay low on this one. Let it settle down. I mean, it's just too choppy. I mean, you're getting $100 moves. It's like Tesla, up and down on news. So if you want to take a chance and you get the pop, take the money. If you get the drop and you're short, take the money. Just take the gains while they're there. Don't be sitting in this one. I started my long. All right, there you go, Brian. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait and see if I could get a little bit lower. Let's see here. I don't have a big account. Buying shares is not much of a benefit. How do I trade? I have been struggling to move my account much. Trading options is the only way, but so far not too much success. Yeah, it's tough with a smaller account. You just gotta, like right now, if you were in these puts, I had these puts, I had people in them, $255 options for the DIA. They're at, where are they now? 470. So that one, we sold half. I put some other people in some options. The Qs, they were at 311. We sold half at 372. We bought more at 219. And then we closed them out at 291, and these are at like $6 right now. But that's how you got to do it, just slow and steady. I mean, there's really no other way with a small account. The SPY we bought at 256, we sold half at 319, and then the last half at 375. Just small gains. You do 100 here, 100 there, 100 here, 100 there. I mean, that's how you're going to work the small accounts. Most people, the options will go all in on a trade, get wiped out, and you're done. it's tough. I mean, for me, I would probably just keep saving your money, go in some trades here and there. If you're a member here, just learn the technicals and just learn how to trade. And then when you're ready to go, do it like that. I mean, that's how I would do it. You know, I mean, you'll get lucky getting a pretty good option play like Tesla short, you know, with a put today would have killed it. You know, always after the fact, it's easy to see trades, guys, but you know, just slow and steady. Just, you know, if you have a couple grand, just make sure you're in a trade with, you know, $100, $200 at the most, and you make 100, get the hell out. That's it, you know, and then 100 here, 100 there, 100 there, 100 there. Next thing you know, it's a grand. Next thing you know, you got 4 grand. And then, you know, don't get crazy. Keep going to $200. You know, it didn't take me overnight to get my account to where it is, guys. It took me 11 years. So, and I started with 30K, luckily enough, and then just built it from there. But, you know, you got to go, you know, just do it. But see, I was an intraday scalper for a year or two. I still do it, and I was killing it scalping, guys. I brought my account from 30, I think it was about 55 grand in like 3 months. I made 4 months. So I doubled my account and then some, just scalp trading, shares only. I wasn't even doing options, but I was an animal. Even the guys who taught me said, man, you're probably one of the best scalp traders I've ever seen. I was just killing it, guys. But, you know, and then, you know, I get killed on trades still. But now the older I get, the more it's just like, you know what, put the trade on like Starbucks. Yeah, I'm upside down in Starbucks. I don't really care. The trade's not killing me. It's a small position. Don't really care, guys. It's easy. It's easier to manage emotions when you have smaller trades. The Tilray, oh, this one was, I was sweating this one. I mean, guys, I was $130 upside down on this trade. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, breathe. You guys know, breathe, and you start yelling at the screen. What? But I knew this is just too much. My last entry was like 275, 280, I believe it was. It was like, oh my gosh, it's still going up. As I breathe, and then click, and it was like, boom, target, 20 MA. Took a couple days, but I already pulled it off before I hit the target. But I was like, oh my gosh, just get me out of this damn thing. Whew, that was a nightmare, let me tell you. But held strong, added more, knew the position size, knew what I was getting into on this. It was Tilray, guys. It was news. But yeah, just go small on this stuff. That's what you can't go too crazy. And there's other guys, you know, who do small accounts, you know, like the Warrior Trading, I think, and they're good guys too. I heard they play a lot of penny stock stuff like that. Maybe, you know, I might not be your guy for this stuff, but the one thing I can do, guys, I'll teach you technicals. And at least it will put you in a better stance or a better area to get into a trade or get out of a trade, or levels, you know, for resistance, support, stuff like that. That's where, you know, that's what's going on here, guys. Heading out. Thanks, Bookie. Keep up the great work. Hey, no problem, Wilson. Anyone here that isn't a member, guys? I'm a college student and just signed up last week with one of Bookie's trades. I was able to cover the cost for the month and end up with a good profit. Thanks, Wilson. You know, man. I mean, we had some good trade. That Amazon trade was pretty brutal, but boy, look at that. Did that one come in or what? And I told you guys, I'm sticking with this trade. I don't care. It's upside down. This is hitting good. But guys, I'm not just guessing here, okay? Like the donkey boy. But big resistance here, guys. Big resistance. I knew if we got above this level, then I'm going to be in trouble. And if it starts going, I'm going to be hurting a lot, guys. But when I knew this was hitting here, I'm lining up this with this big pivot before we broke down. You look at you look at the IWM, the SPY, and all the other major indexes in the major resistance. I knew, you know, it's like, gosh, this is a good shot where this thing's going to hit this thing, come back, and then maybe if it holds a 20, then start going. I didn't see that. I wish I would have held a quarter position. I would have looked like a genius. But once we pulled back here, guys, I'm done. I'm not even going to mess around with this trade. I'm out. And of course, hindsight sucks. It's like, wow, if I would have held that trade, I would have got another $70 on this thing. So I was upside down the most, I think about $20 on this trade right here. And then look at that. Boom. $100. Over 100 on this pullback you would have had. I mean, we pulled it off right here. Hopefully a member held it. I don't know if they did, but damn, bam. And I was telling everyone here, more pain to come, more pain to come. Let's hold this, and boom, right back down. Twilio too. We were stuck on that one. Bam, right back down, guys. I knew it. I was like, I'm holding this one. I don't care. Even if it goes up a little more, I don't care. This move here is just unwanted to me. And there's some other stuff I look at when I take these trades, but man, look at that pullback now. Yeah, baby. Look into it. Trust me, it's worth it. Thanks, Wilson. I appreciate that. But hey, go to college, learn some stuff, and then get your degree, and then start saving your money and come back to me, and we'll make more money for you, buddy. Hey, what's up, Beckham? How's it going, buddy? SPY below 200 again. I think we are diving lower. SPY below 200 again? Are we below 200? I don't know. I know we are below or we're not below 200 again. I mean, do you think we could get to 200 or the 200 MA? SK, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, buddy. SK. First time here. Hey, Leonardo, what's up, buddy? Any trade you put today or planning before the end of the day? Yeah, for my members, I actually did put a couple trades on today. I'm not going to say which ones, but yeah. We covered it. We took some off today too, as well. We had some puts that we put on last week, and we're actually out of the money on them a little bit. And I told my members when we had the pullback on Friday, I was telling everybody, you know what? If you can't take pain, just get out of the trade. Some of these are break even. I told everyone I'm gonna hold on to these. I feel that we're gonna pull back next week. We're in a good look at the resistance up here, guys. Gap fill, double top. If you put a retrace in here. From this high pivot, we're right into the 750 retrace. You go a little bit higher, we're right into the 618 retrace right here at 280 even number. Great area for a pullback, and that's exactly what we're getting. Unfortunately, we bought the puts like right here. It was like, damn, like a freaking couple hours too early. I mean, they railed us on them. And I told everybody I'm going to hold them. So when we got this pullback here today or on Friday, I was like, hey, guys, some of these are at break even. If you want to take these trades off because you can't handle losing the couple $100, pull them off. I told everybody I am holding on to my trades. We're getting a pullback next week off this area, and that's exactly what we did. So we were pulling these things off, slow and steady, coming off today. I wish I would have held a little bit longer after seeing this, but oh well. You know what? A profit's a profit. I'm moving on, guys. I don't care. I want winners, guys. I hate taking losses. Losses piss me off. So, and if I'm going to take a loss, it's going to be small, guys. It's not going to wipe me out. But SPY, though, going back to that, holding the 20 MA here, we're going to see where this thing closes. We're starting to, bounce again. All they're doing is shaking and baking, guys. Look at this. They're trying to kill the puts. Everyone's trying to buy puts here. 65 million on the SPY. They could bounce this thing right back up. 166 million, we'd be dumping right now, guys. We are in a confirming downtrend again, but this light jicky jack crap volume, it's hard. I'm sitting on my hands, guys. Let's see here. The 200 MA, yeah, I think, let's see, daily. Yeah, we're right back below. So this is key. And if we get back below, if we close below this 20 MA today, they're going to try to save this thing, guys. I mean, they're trying to push it up now. They got to close it above here. If we close below this, it could really start to get ugly. Again, one day at a time, guys. I don't want to put the fear in anybody, but man, you get a push up like this, and you get some selling on no volume. You get volume tomorrow, and the next day we'll see. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Oh yeah, no, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it. I love doing this stuff, guys. First time here. Hey, Leonardo, thanks, bud. Any trade? Nope. 200 MA. That's Beckham. Yeah. So we're coming right back below. We'll see how this thing goes. All right, guys. I want to look at some of these other stuff, just to see what we want to do here. I got to get a handle on these other trades. I do have members. Those are first before anybody, guys. So hold on here. I'm looking at place. We had a short on this. We covered it. I want to see. We're in the driver's seat again on this trade, which is awesome. But I want to see what's going on here. 143. Yeah, gosh, that's awesome. I might even pull half off here. Yeah, gosh, we get a little more selling on this. It's going to be great. What about the inverse head and shoulder forming on the SPY? All right, let me take a, hold on. I got to look at a couple of these other trades, guys. Had a couple members send me some emails especially on the TTD trade. Gary, are you in here today, buddy? I hope you held on to this one. We talked about this one. Sent, this is $90, man. If we don't hold this, we have a gap fill here. This is another one, guys. We shorted. This one was great. Look at that. High flyer coming in. And honestly, $75 is the price target. If it retraces again, guys, I'm going to short this one again. My trade's over with right now, but if you're in here, Gary, yeah, keep riding this one. And I know there's a couple guys with Netflix trades, shorts. If you took that trade, start protecting these things. I know a couple of my members took this thing short, I think from here too. Gosh, what a great trade. Look at that, 3 days down, boom. You're coming into some support down here, guys. You have gap fill at 285 as well. If you hold the 300 number here on this Netflix short trade, gosh, if it could close below 295, then I think you'll fill the gap and maybe go lower. Let's see here, the inverse head and shoulder. What time frame you looking at, McCombs? Let's see. Oh, right there. Okay, yep, I can see that. Yeah, it's not bad. I do see that. Here's your left shoulder, head. Yeah, if this thing holds up, yeah. You know what? If you could break above, yeah, if you get back above the 280, 281 area and this thing starts to move, yeah, that could bring us right back to the top. But I got to see where this one goes from here. I know everyone's so used to just buy the dip, man. It works. Yeah, no, I see that. You got to get back up here at least and then go from there. If this thing starts breaking down, we get the gap fill. Then I'd rather have a downsloping trend line as a neckline instead of a little bit of an upsloping. I mean, it's pretty even right here. It's not bad. It hasn't developed yet, but yeah, definitely good call on that one. Yeah, if we pop up and get past back above the 50, yeah, we could be on, definitely. And then you're going right back to highs. But keep an eye on that, guys. Little inverse head and shoulder here. Let's go to the weekly. I like to look at bigger time frames too to see if you can see it. Yeah, see on the weekly, it's a little bit choppy, sloppy. Weekly, though, you're inside this big, huge bar. If you can't get above this 277 and hold it and get some follow through, it's coming right back in, guys. Yeah, baby. And we're gonna get paid on these options again. So let's see here. Great call on that one, McCombs. What do you think about AMRN? This is a pharma. Let's see. AMRN. Oh, man. Nice pop. Probably news. Yeah, you got good resistance here at 2021. That's what it's kind of holding right now. If you can't get past this $20 area, then you're looking for pretty much consolidation for the next pop up. You got good resistance right here, right there. I'm sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure it's higher. Jeez. I mean, monthly's not bad. I think the move's there though. If you're in it around $3 and you're at 20, I'd be done with the trade. For me on this one, I wouldn't be any. For me, nothing else. I mean, we popped here, came in. You're in this thing since a couple weeks. Volume's drying up. I mean, if you got that pop, I'd be out. For me, nothing to do. It's going up on news. I mean, you got the price. You got the 20 MA down here. This thing could damn well be a $10 stock again, easily. Or it could be a $40 stock. I don't like this one. I mean, I like the move. Yeah, this is a great move. But yeah, if you're in this move and you got the profit, take it. Not much for me to do. It's already done. But as long as you can stay above these moving averages on the monthly, you got to wait for monthly closes. It could actually pop to 40. But for me, nothing to do. It's a pretty much light volume name, other than the last maybe news or something, maybe a drug or something. Keeping it small as it could be a sudden pop to complete that form. Yeah. But just remember, you get these markets come in, boy, it's going to be the elevator down. So I know everyone's programmed to buy the dip. Don't worry, just buy the dip. It's been that way forever. If you start cracking this, if you close below 20 today, you start getting volume tomorrow, we're going to be on. We're going to fill this gap, and we're going right back to double bottom on the SPY. Then I still think we're going down here to 250 area. 250 maybe. I like this 246 area, and we even have a gap fill at 242. Let's go to the weekly on the 200 MA though, on the SPY. 233, guys. I keep telling you, weekly 200 MAs, and you got a gap fill right here too, around 234. So that's what I'm looking at. That's where I might be a possible buyer. And if we start really giving it up, guys, then you're looking at the 200 area. And be very careful again. Yeah, McCombs, keep it small, especially if you're taking it long right now. You don't want to be in this crap storm, especially if they're taking everybody down, because they damn well could. That's for damn sure. So just be real careful, guys. Gosh, my computer's going slow. I think my son might be on my computer here. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, punch in a symbol. Let's take a look at some other things. I'm just looking at some other symbols. Tesla's coming back down. Damn, just getting a beat down on Tesla. I knew that they held it up, got all the bulls in there for about a week and a half, and they're slapping them again. Gosh, they just do it over and over and over and over. It's pretty incredible. Oh, that's right. Okay, AMRN. That's why. Okay, that's why you're looking at that. So that's one of the ones that are trending now on StockTwits. USO too is trending. Is that one? Yeah, I think we caught a bid today a little bit. All right, guys. So SPY and everything coming back down a little bit. We got a half hour left. Volume still sucks, so just be careful with the market and what these things are doing. Hold on here one more time. All right, let's see. Keep it small. What do you think? What do you think of G? Just bought 1,000 shares. Yeah, you know, we just talked about that one earlier. I mean, it's not bad. I still think it could go a little bit lower. I mean, we're starting to catch a little bit of a bottom here. Maybe. I think if we can hold this, you know, 814 area, I think it might be all right. I mean, there's some people coming in and buying it. You know, it's one of those things. You know, it's a low flyer, not a high flyer. But you know, monthly, I still got a little, you know, $7.30, $7, maybe a little bit more. I mean, now you're starting to, you know, split hairs. But you know, at the end of the day, though, you got double bottom at 574. So I'm gonna try to wait patiently. I mean, it's an $8 stock. If it goes down $1, you get your butt kicked a little bit. But 1,000 shares, Robert, perfect. Oh, big news just came out on that one? Really? Okay. I mean, you know, we've been talking about this one for about a week or two. If you want to step up, just go small. So you're in this thing with 1,000 shares. It's an $8,000 position. Know that it could go to 550, though, if it goes down a little bit more. So just make sure you got a little bit left in the tank, guys, if you're going to try this one. They could do one flush out on news, and then that could be the time to buy. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one, too. Everybody keep an eye on this. If this starts cracking the $7 and then the $7 again, $7.50, let me know. I want to get some of my members into this thing. So, selling all assets, Blackstone, me involved. Okay, that's what's going on. Yeah, I actually don't follow news. I follow earnings. That's about it. Let's see here. What do you think? Just bought? Yep. Yeah, I think that's a great buy. You know, because everyone was asking me around, you know, 14, 12, 10, and I was like, I'm waiting a little lower. This is where you got to start nibbling, knowing that it could go a little bit lower. So just make sure you got a little bit saved. SQ, yeah, getting its ass kicked. We had this one short. High flyer, guys. I think $50 monthly chart target. Let's look at the weekly. $60 on the weekly. Then I'm looking down in here somewhere. You know, this thing's down, sideways, setting up, high flyer. Market sell. This will be a $60 stock, 55, then a $50 stock. So just be careful in this name. We will be going long eventually in some of these names, just not now. Yeah, this is, wow. Look at that. They got everybody in, sucked at 100. Oh, it's square. It's got to go higher. And they did a double upgrade and a buyback. Oh my gosh, that must mean good news. And the next thing you know, comes crashing down. Monthly chart extension, guys. I play these all the time. This was like oh my gosh, this was the best market for all these high flyers. Some take time, some you get a little bit beat up on, but eventually when the markets give it up, guys, they all come down. So Square, just be careful. I think it's setting up for lower prices to come. So especially if you're long Leonardo, be careful with that one. Big news just came out, yeah, with that. MA, let's see, MA, yeah, setting up for lower prices. Look at that. Monthly chart, high flyer too. Look at that. 166 would be my price target. It's not going to go right straight down, but when markets give it up, this thing starts selling. It's going to be 166, then 123. Another high flyer, guys. This is stupid. These take time, guys. This could take 5 months before it hits this, and then could take another 5 months to hit that. So that's why I tell everybody, shares only on these. Go small. If you're going to do a $10,000 position, you would have been adding, and then boom, and then just hold it. And then knowing that, you get your average price around 190, 200, whatever, your price is going to be 166 and 123 when it all said and done. But even if you're upside down now a little bit, who cares? It's coming down. So, slow and steady on these guys. Right now, I'm just going, small positions, no more than, even 5% right now. Just small. It's because tomorrow we could get a snapback and we're up 1,000 points. And they're all, oh, it's time to buy. So, markets are up and down, up and down, up and down. What, you're going to guess every time? You got to see what's going on with these. But yeah, this one here, another high flyer. We had a nice pullback, nice little run. They got everybody back in here. Now they're slapping them in the face. But this is coming down with the markets, guys. 2 days down on the SPY, 2 days down on MA, 2 days down on pretty much everything. So Apple's coming in again. Tesla's at the lows again. Damn. Tesla can't get out of its own way today. These are options now. Blooming again, guys. If you're in the DIAs, protect them if you're a member. I also went long apron for a casino play. Yeah, Brian. Love the casino plays. But Leonardo SQ, be careful with that one. Alex, be careful with the MA trade, especially if you're long in these markets. We go down, everything's going lower. So everything's a market trade, guys. APR. I think we looked at this one last week. This is a bot. Is that where this thing's at? Hold on, let me think. PRN. Wow. That's the spot to buy, guys. If you want a casino play, let's see. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, this. Wow, $1 hit. Holy crap. Yeah, you could take this one as a spec play. It could go lower. Actually, I kind of like that. Not bad. They retraced it. They're just hammering them right now. But this stock, even up here, never had a chance. So, I mean, you're looking maybe for a buyout that could pop this thing. If you want to do it as a spec play, it's not bad, knowing that it could go to zero. So whatever you're willing to lose, that's what you trade in this trade, like an option, guys. But, as long as it holds this dollar area, this could get a couple dollar pop. If it starts getting to $4 or so, get the hell out. But yeah, nice spec play. I like what you're looking at. And just if it holds that $1.02, hey, this one could bounce. Or it could drop to 50 cents. So just know that if you're willing to risk $1,000 to buy 1,000 shares or $1,240 worth, for 1,000 shares, know that this could go to zero and wipe you out. That's how you got to play that one. And then it's not stressful, guys. People come down here, they buy 20,000 shares, and you're like, man, if this thing goes up $1, I'm going to kill it. The next thing you know, it's at 40 cents, and you're like, holy crap, it's at 40 cents? Oh my gosh, I got 20,000 shares. All right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh. And that's when you start yelling at the screen, you little SOB. I've been there, guys. Been there. Yell at the screen, stomp your feet, yell at Kramer. And actually it's just your fault. It's my fault because I took too big of a position. I thought it could go up, or you're buying 20,000 shares at 4 and at 5, and it just keeps going lower. That's brutal. That's brutal. I mean, it's kind of like GoPro. Look at this one. This one's even worse. Look at that. This was $100 stock, guys. We were shorting up here, shorting here, retrace, and they just took them. And everybody up here, they're not doing anything. They can't do anything. They're stuck. They're screwed. And then if all these people are like, oh my gosh, just get me out of this thing at this point. Just killed them. They hyped this one up so big. Oh my gosh, it's GoPro. You got to get in it. And then it was like, what does GoPro actually do? Are they going to come out? What? Oh my God. Oh, GoPro. What? And then it's like, oh my gosh. $5 stock. But hey, if you like GoPro, this is where you get interested in. That's about it. So, Leonardo, thank you, bud. No, thank you, man, for coming by. Morgan Stanley. Oh, is that? Okay. That's who's involved. Okay. I went long. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, Brian. But remember, if the markets still go lower, these could go lower. I follow your advice. It is not a good time to be long. Yeah, I mean, when it bounces for 4 days and then everyone chimes in, hey, dude, we could have went long. Well, yeah, and actually you could have went short here too. You know, I just think, you know, guys, if you're new here and you've been watching this, you know, this is why I'm not going long right now. Here's your .com, here's your housing, and here's where we're at now. How in the world can I go long here? You know where I want to go long? Around 200, maybe 231, maybe the top here, 212. That's why if it goes to 212, I'm most likely waiting to 200. Maybe down here at 180. I would love here at 153. I don't know if we get there, guys. I will be buying with both hands right there, and I will be loading the flipping house. Now, we'll have to see how it comes down to that area. But yeah, I mean, come on. I can't buy on a little tiny dip like this. This dip is nothing. I want to see a beat down first, then maybe go long. That's it. You think we're going to drop below 200 MA on the SPY? On the monthly, not right now, but I still think on the weekly chart. I mean, this is my opinion, and we all have opinions, guys. I still got to see more on this chart. I mean, you know, right now I've been calling weekly 200 MA price targets, and a lot of these stocks are going to it. And this, you know, if we break this trend line right here, guys, and we get below these pivots, we're on. You better tighten those stops up. And here's your gap fill too. And if this goes, I love this gap fill at 208. It's not going to go straight down, guys, but you don't know. You don't know. We had some big pullbacks here too, guys. Just think, all right? Let's do a measured movement here. Okay. So this is weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Let's add this one. 5 weeks we pulled back this much, okay? This is a measured move. So who the hell say we don't pull back another 5 weeks? We could be right down to 224. See, people don't think. People are like, well, oh my God, that's a huge fall. Not really. We pulled that. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, we pulled back this far. Okay. Same move here. Pretty much same pullback. So who the heck can't say we get 5 more weeks of dumping pretty good? Who's to say we can't come down here and fill this gap right here, or even this gap right here? That's what people can't get their head around. We just pulled back 5 weeks, a pretty good pullback. Oh, it should bounce. If we get a slap back retrace and then another slap back down move, this could easily bring us down to this point. Easily. I mean, we can easily hold this area and bounce right back up. But I think after these moves, guys, you get these huge moves, and now you're starting to get this action. You get the retrace where they get everybody back on, goes up on no volume, then all of a sudden, boom. Seen this crap before, guys. You know, so just again, be careful in these markets, guys. Anything's possible. And then options X week too, guys. They're starting a Monday with a bang. Options X, baby. 17 down on Tesla. So, all right, let's see. I love the volume in Loco. Interesting. Yeah, that's another. Wasn't that another one beat down? Oh, there. Ooh, look at that. But look at that monthly. This is a weekly. Let's go to a monthly. Oops. Ooh. Getting a bid. Getting everyone sucked in again. All right, guys. If you're long in this one, watch the $20 area. This is where it held, then it came back, retrace, held again, broke down. You're gonna have a lot of resistance around $20. Volume's okay. You got look at a monthly chart. I mean, it's been pretty consistently the same, but they're grinding this thing off this double bottom here. They had to protect this $9 area, And now we're getting the biz. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months up. Let's look at this too. Let's look at the retrace. We coming in. I want to go to that $20. I want to go to this high pivot right there. Yeah, look at that 618 too. What about this one? 382 there. Jeez. So you have the 618 from this pivot. You have the 382 from that. So that's pretty good resistance right here too, around the 1680. So if you're long this one, just be careful. Volume's not. I mean, let's look at the daily. Maybe the daily volume's coming in. Yeah, right there. They might have earnings or something right here. It's starting to stall right here though, guys. If you're long this one, just tighten the stop. If you're short, this would have been maybe the spot. $20 would be my area on that one. Loco. Yeah, but yeah, something happened here. I don't know what, but look at the volume just disappear then. What do you got? Derm? DERM? $10 stock, no volume. Not doing much here. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, God, down, sideways, down. Yeah, not for me, but oh gosh, you got to hold this area one if you're long. If you can't get above that pivot there, and then at least hold the low, the old low here with 1271. This could be setting up for lower prices. It's a light volume name, so it's it could move up on news. I don't know what the stock is. Looks like some news came in right here, possibly holding this thing up or selling off, maybe. Not for me. I think this could retrace down here and dump out even further. But again, you got to hold 1271. And you got to get above this 1385 and then possibly higher prices. And then I would look wherever the 20 MA is residing on the monthly. That's usually a target going up or down. But gosh, if this is just a beat down name, this is a great bearish pattern, can possibly lead to lower prices. So Katie, yeah, just be careful with that one. Yeah, it looks like they want to beat it down. If the markets continue to sell, this one will possibly go lower. Just not a stock for me. But again, like I said, if it holds the 8703, great. You're kind of in the middle of the range now. You take a retrace from this low to that high. Let's do this again. Take a retrace from that low to that high. Yeah, you're starting to hold. You start cracking 967 and 878, then you're most likely going to test the $7 level again. Just be careful in this name. I see. Are you long, Katie, in this one? Maybe off the double bottom area, like the $12, $13 area, or maybe up in here. Maybe this was a news candle. 50-50 shot. Going up or down. Yeah, and this one just, stocks like this, if you're not sure, just go light with the shares. It's easier to take the pain, especially if you're long from up in here and they're taking you to the woodshed. From 9, okay, so 9's not bad. Yeah, today they got the pullback. Yeah, if you're in this thing from 9, you start cracking the $9 area, you're gonna have to get out and then maybe get interested at $7. You got the low pivot at 7, but if this thing can click back and go straight up, and get back to recover the 1271, then you'll be in a little better shape. Just make sure your position's okay. Fell after drug failed. Okay. Yeah. So here's the more short-term area here on the daily. Yeah, you got to get, if this thing could come back and shoot right back and get above the MAs, then you're doing okay. And then these are the areas, the 1383 and then the 1271. But if you crack $10 and it starts coming in, you might want to tighten that stop. Especially if you get past the 618 here, that 967. Yeah, because you're coming. What happened was you had a retrace, then they tried again, then they tried again, and it failed. You have a little head and shoulder pattern here too, in the daily. Oops. That. So here's your neckline, and it's on. So basically, if for this head and shoulder to fail, you got to get back above the 1145 area, 1150. Or if this thing continues down, your head and shoulder target, this is going to be your target. Yeah, if it keeps, yeah, you're going to be back down to here, 862. if this little head and shoulder plays out. That's a nice head and shoulder too, and just breaking down. So as long as it holds and gets back above the neckline and these moving averages should move higher. This thing starts to break down and get below the green line here or the 964, then you're most likely going to retest that $9 area off this head and shoulder pattern. Again, news can drive it up and down. I don't know what news is coming out. Just be careful. Is it time to short the dollar? Wait, let's look at CMG. Yeah, that thing popped up. Gosh, CMG. Again, going right back up. If you're not short this thing, short this name right here. Yeah, I mean, actually, it would have been at $500. But yeah, I love this setup. Nice retrace, 750, 500 even number. This one's setting up to go back lower. If you're long in CMG, take the profits. If you're short up here, just keep it rocking. If we get this nice little tail, it holds here, and even if it becomes red, if you're not short, we get back up and retrace it, then you short it here. If it gets back above 501, I'm going to say if it gets back above 513, you might have to stop out knowing that it could go maybe up another $30 here to, double top, but you have a gap fill here around 520 as well. So I think it's a great setup to go short. If you're long, like I said, just tighten the stop. You could get some basing here for the next pop, but usually you get a nice retrace here, hit this great resistance area, 500, 750 retrace. It's time for this one to move back down. We get the SPY and everything dumping again. This will move back down, period. Yeah, no problem, Katie. Yeah, it's a tough trade there. You get the news on it, it drops, and it's just like, but just make sure it holds those areas. If that head and shoulder fall, starts working out on that derm, you got to tighten that stop. Just make sure you have a manageable position. Don't be going all in and doing, stupid stuff. Like all of us do, time and time again. I'm going all in. Tesla's dipping, gosh. Let's see here. If you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. Let's go through it. Long or short, don't really care. We got about 10 minutes left, and I'm going to be taking off. I got to, you know what? Hold on a minute, guys. I got to look at some other stuff here. I got my members. I got people in some trades. Well, our DIA puts now are up almost 100%, guys, from last week. Awesome. So, guys, if you're a member with the puts with DIA, you could take those off and say thank you very much, or we could wait to see if we get a little more pain at the end of the day. IWM puts are coming in real nice as well. Love this crap, guys. So IWM's coming alive again, which is good. God, you know what? Give me a second, guys. I got to post these. Yeah, I got because there's some members that can't do live stuff. If you want to take profits on the put positions. All right, sorry, guys. That's just for my guys. Just telling everybody right now, protect these put plays. The DIA is almost up 100%. I don't want to hear any crying, because we were upside down on these, a couple days ago. They all came back, and I just get out. Just don't even mess around at this point. If you can't take the couple $100 loss or couple $1,000 loss, which I told everybody, take the position that you're willing to lose. These are short-term trades. We should have went out a little bit more on them, but they came back. They were good positions or good areas to take the trades, and that's what we did. So, but yeah, if you want to take, I tell everybody, please take profits on the put positions. Please do so or protect them. Take something off the table. And I told everybody, I'm holding a couple of them still, unless we flush. If we dump the next couple minutes, then I'll just cut it and be done. And then I can watch them go to 300% tomorrow when the markets are flushing on major volume. That's what usually happens. But now it's like, guys, you know what? if you're not taking profits or doing something and they go against you. These expire on Friday. That's why I'm saying you got to profit take them, because tomorrow we can get a 1,000-point rally and we're getting rallied. We're getting railed, I should say. Wow, what a good week, though. Good week last week. Great start of this week. Yeah, Katie, that, I try to make it as simple as possible. Just make it simple. Don't go heavy, small positions, easier to manage. What do we have? Time to short the dollar, the UUP. Let's look at the UUP. I haven't looked at the UUP. Dollar's taken off. I think we got more to go. Yeah, a little bit more to go. And honestly, guys, I don't think I think we're gonna break out, and I think the dollar's breaking out. It's gonna send everything lower. And gold, though, gold could go lower, which I'm fine with, but yeah, not yet with the dollar. Let it go a little more. Looking at the UUP, maybe $27. I even like this high pivot around 29. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Then not yet, Beckham, not yet. All right, guys. Damn, look at that. IWM's everything's at the lows again, guys. Jeez, they are just freaking. Wow. All right, hold on, guys. I got to see one more trade here. We took short Children's Place. We covered half already, and then we went in again, and now we're really in the driver's seat. So yeah, now you know what? I'm gonna let that one go a little bit more. Look at Nvidia, guys, just getting plowed today. Jeez. All right, so let's see IWM. So the IWM. Yeah, I'm holding on to a couple of these guys. Yeah, I don't want every time I take my puts off the table, we get slammed the next day and another 500-point down. Damn, we're down 626 now. Jeez, this is getting nasty now. All right, guys. I gotta get a handle on this here. Sorry, guys, a little bit slow. It's a little bit. I'm lagging a little bit here, but yeah, UUP breaking out. Yeah. Is bearish for the SPY. Yeah, exactly. Well, sometimes you get the disconnect on the UUP, but yeah, it's going to take everything down, including gold too, and oil. So we're going to see. We're going to see if that stays intact. It usually does, but we're going to have to. I need to see more on the charts here. Look at the IWhite. Look at the transports, guys, getting smoked right now. 153 down. The comps 204. Damn. And I sold my Q puts. Again, too early. Oh, well, what are you going to do? I like profits, guys. Let's see. Where are they now? God, $5. $5, and we bought the Q puts. We did it twice. The last time we entered, it was $2.19. They're at $5 now. Story of my life. Don't worry, John. You're good. You're very good. Thanks, Alex. 270 coming on the SPY. I think 250 is coming on the SPY. To be honest with you, just be careful. Yeah, 270 definitely, Carmela. But yeah, it's gonna get ugly out there. If Nvidia misses on earnings, we're gonna have I think we're gonna have a beatdown on Friday. That's why I'm thinking, guy. I'm not sure if we could get one little bounce. I think I'm gonna take some options on the SPY and the Qs and all that. We'll go a couple weeks out, but I got to really look at these markets and really get a handle on it. Because we are getting a little bit of a beat down today. Look at Tesla just falling by the dip this week first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 270. I think we can peg 250 this week, Carmela. I really do. I mean, I'm out at some of these put. I'm going to hold on to my last DIA and the IWM, but oh my gosh, every time I pull these off, I get Anyways, all right, guys. Yeah, I'm holding the DIAs are up 100% right now, guys. We put the DIAs on 11.7, so those were last week, and we're already up 100%. So, wow. Protect them, guys. If you're in them, protect them. So I have December puts since Friday. Yeah, nice. Tesla and Starbucks, nice. Getting paid. Yeah, I had short calls on Tesla. I took them off a little early, but that's okay. I took a profit, guys. Man, we're getting the beat down now. Holy crap, 624 down on the SPY or on the Dow. Just looking at some other stocks, guys. Did Starbucks actually, is it pulling in a little bit? Damn it. It's trying. Damn, there's still some people trying to buy up here. But yeah, look at that though. Gosh, if we could close past that 67.83 or 63, I don't think it's gonna, well, unless we dump out the end. Yeah, they're starting to catch. We got 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute left now. Wow, guys. Woohoo! Tesla getting the beat down. Damn, look at this. IWM closing at the lows. Wow. It's looking ugly. Well, we'll see. It is options X, guys. We could pop tomorrow and do a 1,000-point rally. Everyone's head will pop off. They won't know what to do anymore. All right, our IWM are going. Yeah, IWMs are almost 250 now. They're almost up 100%. Getting there. They're almost there. Ooh, patience will pay on. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, I think everything's catching a little bit of a bid right now. Markets. A lot of people who went short these markets out of the gate. Day traders, they're starting to cover a little bit. With a minute left, markets are closed. Wow, what a great day, guys. Damn. All right, I'm going to end this session on that. Watch for my live session tomorrow. If you're new to the room, check out StockBookie.com. It's $30 a month, guys. We've been killing it this year, just killing it. Most people, if you didn't make money in the last couple of weeks with me, then I probably can't help you. other than, what is that? Stop jinxing talking 1,000-point bombs. Yeah, no, you know what? Hey, I'm a realist. Anything can happen in these markets the way these things been shaking up and down. But right now, though, we did close. Hold on. Let's get one handle on this before I say goodbye. Yeah, look at that. We closed below the nice. Look at that, guys. This could lead to more pain tomorrow. We're going to see 90 million, though. Not bad. I would have loved to have seen 190 million. We would be at 270 right now. So watch the volume. We are bouncing a little bit after hours. Watch some earnings and all that stuff. And then, again, guys, if you're not a member, go to StockBookie.com. Check it out. At least subscribe to my YouTube channel. But, yeah, we've been killing it, guys. And then we'll go from there. But hopefully I can get back on the live session tomorrow, and hopefully we get a little more volume and get a couple day trades in there, too, and try to make some money. All right, guys, thanks again for are you live every day in the same? No, Leonardo, I come in and out here and there, but I'm trying to go more live. I'm trying to get more members, honestly, to my StockBookie.com site. So when I do some private sessions, I would love to have 100 people in here. Of course, I'd have, all paying me, of course. That would be great, too. But for me, guys, it's about teaching you the technicals, getting you the good levels, putting you in some good trades, long or short. I don't really care. And just trying to show you what I'm doing, guys. At least to put the odds in your favor when you're taking trades. That's it, guys. And once you start seeing this and start lightening up on position size and putting in 5 or 6 different trades, not one big one, and then you start, wow. We took off Twilio today. We took off the SPY today, the Qs today. We covered half of Apple short today. We did this today. We added this one. These are in the money now. Oh my God. It just makes trading so much easier, guys, when you're not emotionally attached to stocks and huge positions getting killed and just white knuckling it every day. It's pretty brutal, guys. But for $30, why not? At least if you get anything from my thing in 6 months and paying me $180, you'll get some technical analysis to where you can trade, guys. I was paying a couple $100 a month to get to learn technicals. And here I am, guys, 11 years later, doing it myself and teaching the next group of people. I just want a good, strong, I would love to have 500 members, and we're all looking at areas of resistance and support where we can just kill these markets every day, guys. I have a massive account. I don't care about the money. The $30 I charge, because I try to keep my trolls. I still have trolls. I still have people sending me emails telling me how bad of a trader I am. It's like, really, guys? It's like, no, you're the one that's not telling anybody what to do or exit prices or this. You get those couple good trades and everyone's a trader, guys. You know, this is trading. We're all in this together. If I could get a good group of people, you know, of course, paying me $30, that would be awesome. I would love that. But at the end of the day, guys, it's all about getting into the next winning trade and trying to make money. That's why I'm here. I love the market. I live and breathe this crap, you know, and that's why I'm glad I have kids. And, you know, and that's the other thing, guys, take time off. I'll be gone over Thanksgiving. I'm going to, we got a couple, we're not sure where we're going yet, but we have a couple options. But, and then give your family a hug, give everybody a kiss, tell them I love, you know, tell them you love them and all that stuff, because you never know when they might not be around, guys. So, all right, guys, thanks again for being members. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts, guys.